Welcome back to another Project Rebirth review. Today we're going to take a look at another Superman figure, this time the DC Direct, DC The New Frontier, Series 1 Superman. Here's a look at the front of the box. Here is the left side of the box, the right side, and here's a look at the back of the box. The text reads, "A powerful tale of heroism, DC The New Frontier, the dawn of a new era." A new line of action figures inspired by DC Comics' acclaimed series, DC The New Frontier, featuring art by Darwin Cook. In addition to Superman, the back of the box displays Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Black Hawk, and Green Arrow. Alright, let's get this DC New Frontier Superman out of the box. Alright, so here's a quick look at the figure and the inner packaging before we take it all the way out. Behind the figure is a figure stand. And then there's one accessory. Now, I did not read the graphic novel, and I've not seen the animated movie either. So someone can drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what that device is. Alright, I just want to show you that you really do have to damage the inner packaging, unfortunately, to get the figure out of the box. And so I'm going to leave that stand intact, because that's also sealed under package, and I would just have to damage the packaging even more to take that out. This was a tough decision to take this out of the packaging. Obviously, this is a very good collectible figure, and when you take it out of the box, you reduce the value of it. But I wanted to. I didn't want to buy it just to keep it in a box forever, and I know some people do that, and I respect that very much. But this is one I did want to take out of the box and photograph and enjoy that experience and share that with you guys. But as far as this part with the stand, I don't think it really needs to be taken out. So here's one last look at the stand. Alright, so here's the figure out of the box, and just look at how magnificent this figure looks. This is really almost just like a statue. It is quite striking and a beautiful figure, and very well done. Based on the art of Darwin Cook, but to be fair, heavily drawn on from the influences of the Fleischer Studios Superman from the that animated run. Very similar to that as well. Certainly that's where Darwin Cook drew his inspiration. And Darwin Cook and Jay Lee are probably my two favorite artists from DC Comics. And I do have a review of Darwin Cook Classic Batman on my YouTube channel, so please check that out if you haven't already. Taking a closer look at my figure, I see a slight hairline scratch along the S symbol there. And it's ironic because I didn't buy a loose one on eBay because it had a similar scratch. So I'm wondering if that's something that is common with when the figure gets placed in the packaging. But, a little disappointing. Otherwise, there's a slight blemish on the back of the cape right here, and one on the inside of the cape. But if there's going to be a problem, and the inside of the cape is as good as any other place for that to happen, because it's pretty much out of view. Let's take a 360 look at DC Direct New Frontier Superman. Alright, let's take a quick look at articulation. Figure's head can turn to the left and right. Can look down to about there. Return to neutral. Arms can extend just that much. And bend at the elbow to 90 degrees. Rotate at the wrist. No waist movement. Legs can extend to about there. It's limited. And bend at the knee. I'd say less than 90 degrees. So overall, very limited articulation, but as I've always said, I'll forgive limited articulation with a great looking figure, which is what we have here. And for comparison purposes, here's the New Frontier Superman alongside the Henry Cavill Superman from Batman vs. Superman. And check out this side by side. Look how great these two characters look together. Darwin Cook's interpretation of these two legendary heroes. Outstanding. All right, so here's my final thoughts with regard to the DC Direct New Frontier Superman. Normally I review a laundry list of pros and cons, and I've got no cons with this figure. I mean, if there's going to be any con, it's going to be the lack of articulation, lack of posability, and you know that when you get into it with a figure like this. But I've got no complaints there. This figure is beautiful. It is an action figure, but it is also truly a work of art. It's a beautiful piece for putting on display, and really, if you're going to have a series of action figures, no better representation for the early years of Superman. So I have no hesitation whatsoever in recommending this figure. So should you buy this DC Direct New Frontier Superman? Absolutely, hell yes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Project Rebirth review.